Welcome back.
Hi guys.
Welcome back to the Adulthood podcast. Thank y'all for listening once again. You know, I like to start off the show by thanking all the listeners, all the people that come up to us, telling us that they love the show, the people sharing, commenting on the YouTubes and on the Facebooks and on the Instas and the TikToks. We really appreciate
all
it.
that.
That's the only way you guys are helping us grow. The podcast is growing. We get new listeners every week.
Woo!
And that's because of you guys, because you guys share it and you guys help us out with that. So we really appreciate it. This is episode 20. We're 20 episodes in. Have not missed a week. With 8 p.m. schedule and my schedule, we have not missed a single week. Every week we're coming at you. Episode 20. On this one, we discuss old people screwing, what to like with old people dating. We answer some fan questions, and we just kick it. That's the best part about this podcast. There's no pressure. I come in, people's like, what are y'all going to talk about? I'm like, whatever you feel like talking about. We just kick it. Thank y'all for listening. If y'all want to see me live, the Problematic Community Tour is back up and running, starting this weekend. I'm in Chicago at Zany's. I'm there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Labor Day weekend. Come check me out. For the rest of the month, I got Springfield, Massachusetts at Roar Comedy Club, and I'll also be in Vegas for Skankfest in Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
Yeah, and then in October, we're back out till the end of the year. We're going out every weekend, so come check me out. Thank y'all for listening. Please share, like, and subscribe, all that good stuff. Bye.
Happy birthday, Connor.
Welcome back to the Adulthood podcast. This is episode 20. Episode 20. Damn, it feels like just yesterday we started with the adulterers, and now I feel like we raised a whole generation of people.
It's like a new class.
If it's your first time listening to it, this is the Adulthood podcast. We break down adulting in the hood, the number one lifestyle wellness podcast in the hood. I'm DJ APM. This is Ian Lara. And this isn't a dating podcast. This is a lifestyle podcast. We teach people how to be adults and contribute to society in a positive way.
Health and wellness.
Yes.
That's the section.
That's the brand. Yeah, that's what we fall under. They keep fighting us and they don't want to put us in it, but we have a class action with Apple. Apple Podcast.
That's number one, Tim. All right. Our lawyers will be reaching out to you. But number two isn't laughter a part of health and wellness? Don't they, aren't you supposed to laugh more and smile more? That's what all the Instagram gurus say. So
you know what? One time I went on a date with this girl and she literally told me, she was like, I don't like laughing. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, I don't like it. She was like, it just, first of all, she was like, I don't like it. I don't get it. And I was like, you don't get what? She was like, I just don't get it. And I'm like, what don't you get? She was like jokes. Like, I never understand. I feel like I'm left out and it just bothers me. So
was she originally from the United States?
She was from the United States, yeah.
Okay. And
a U.S.er.
From New York, or
where was she
from? A different state, a different time?
She was from California.
Okay.
California.
I guess comedy's not big in California?
She was just like, I don't like it. It makes like I don't want to laugh.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long?
I had this other girl was like, she don't like music. I'm like,
I was going there.
Music.
I can't trust you if you don't like music. Like, who are you?
She was like, I just do. She was like, just growing up, like my family didn't like music, so like I don't like music.
Were they super religious?
No, not even religious. She was just like, I don't get it. Like, why are we like dancing to the music?
Like, she doesn't like joy.
She just played the music. She's like a sociopath.
You know what? Those are the type of people that they invented sage for. Those kind of people you need to like burn some sage whenever you're with them to get their negative energy out of them. Maybe get them.
Get that energy out of here.
Yeah, they're asthmatic or something, sage them up.
Yeah.
They can't stay.
Imagine growing up in a world where you didn't like to laugh.
And
you didn't like music.
So what are you?
That's insane.
Are you AI?
Even AI, I feel like you play music and they get it. I mean, isn't it crazy? I was at a family barbecue and like, isn't it crazy that like you could play music and like a baby will start dancing?
Yeah.
How do they know to do that?
It's the rhythm.
Like, but how do you know? Like,
it's the rhythm.
How do you know to be like?
They catch the beat. And then, when they can't walk, they just sway from the hips. It's wild hip control.
That's pretty crazy if you think about it. Because what is dancing? Like,
that is like,
it's not like a thing. It's not like a human.
You want to know about funny, like watching someone who can't dance but believe that they can't dance, just go at it. Like, I don't know what it's like to see somebody cracking up at your jokes.
Yeah,
but like
it's
to
nice.
See somebody like lose their shit.
Yeah,
in the middle of a party when they weren't expecting to, and then like for maybe a minute and a half, they're just by themselves, like fighting whatever demons. And
I mean, I've ended dates. I've ended dates because the girl can't dance because she started dancing without unsolicited. She started dancing, and I was like, I'm getting out of here. Yeah,
like did she bust a lane? That's wild. Bro.
Yeah, what? I've had that where I thought the girl was like super cool and super attractive, and then I saw her dance, and I was like, I can't bring this home.
This is not a Dominican household.
Yeah, this is unacceptable. I saw this one time. I saw this like girl who like was really attractive, and I thought she was like really really attractive for like a while, and then we was at a place and she got like drunk, I guess, and she started dancing, and honestly, I've never been so turned off in my life. Just
disgusted,
bro. Right? It was just like weird jerks. Like it was weird jerks. Like
I think like, almost like
I felt like she wasn't okay.
And people who can't catch the rhythm, I feel like they're listening. I think it's the space in between the sounds that they're like that they're having the reaction to.
But look, I don't want the listeners who can't dance and have no rhythm and are uncoordinated to listen to this and feel bad. No, I'm not saying you're a bad person. No, and if you can't dance, there are moves that's a safe space for everybody. Like that you can do, like the two-step. You could stay home on a two-step, but just don't try. Don't try to reinvent the wheel on the dance floor. Not everyone is Chris Brown. Not everyone is Justin Bieber. Or somebody else who can dance.
Don't start doing the moonwalk just because you feel like, you know what, at this instance I'm gonna moonwalk. No, don't go for that. You might hurt yourself.
This goes to guys and girls.
Oh, this is especially for guys. Because I feel like, and since the snap era or whatever, I've seen it in the club. I've seen the transition where guys mostly dance with guys now, right? It's like,
you see that in the club a lot?
Yeah, everything is
a lot of bro dancing.
Bro dancing. Yeah. And it's usually the one who probably watched the TikTok reel over and over again, but just couldn't catch it, that wants to start the dance circle. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. The white guys, they love it.
Oh yeah,
they love it. They'll do a mosh pit in the middle of a wedding. Yeah. They don't care. No shame. No lack of awareness. They're good. But I'll say this though, when you can dance, like being compatible with somebody on the dance floor, it makes you be like, I'm gonna marry this person.
Yes.
Like if you go to some place and you meet a girl and y'all dance together and it flows well, you're like, this is the one for me.
At least for the night.
Yeah. Until the music stops playing.
Or the lights go on.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yes. Especially like, cause my family Dominican, so it's a lot of salsa.
Que lo que, mi gente?
Yeah, all the racist things. It's a lot of salsa. It's a lot of bachata.
Ya tu sabes.
And if you could do that.
Oh, you're in.
Yeah, it's a gift.
Yeah.
Nothing more embarrassing than you bring somebody to a family party and a song come on and the whole family's dancing and he get up and start embarrassing you.
The hell out of you.
Yeah, it's just bad.
Yeah.
It's just bad. I'm sure you see it so much at the club.
I see it at the club, but I also see it at private events too.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a stereotype for those individuals of the world who are less melanated, that it's more difficult for them to catch the rhythm of the beat, right? That's the stereotype.
Yeah, but it is a stereotype because there are plenty black guys.
That's where I was
who
going
can't
to.
dance either.
They cannot. They got two left feet.
Yeah,
and it's honestly, it's not we're not a monolith, but I can see why people are like, yo, that you're embarrassing all of us right now with what you're doing. Yeah, like please just stop. You're hurting our eyes. Yeah.
And I'm sure. Would you? I don't want to speak for all women, even though I probably should. But do you think is a guy dancing bad a turn off for you? No. You like men to embarrass themselves.
I like anybody who's having fun.
Yeah.
Like if you're having fun and dancing, like you do you. Like that's.
But what if the having fun is
you
dangerous?
Having fun is making me not have fun?
Okay.
I don't like it. If you're having too much fun, now I'm not having fun because this is embarrassing.
It feels like childhood trauma. You need to heal.
Look, I am who I am. I'm turning 33 in a couple weeks. I ain't changing.
It's coming out.
This is it.
Yeah, for life.
This is it.
You're turning 30. Wait, when's your birthday?
September 11th.
Ooh.
Which, by the way, somebody told me that was a manly birthday. I was like, It's like, yeah, it is.
Wow. What? What does that even mean?
Yeah. Somebody told me, this girl told me she was going to a gay birthday, right? And I was like, what do you mean? Like a brunch or something? And she was like, no, this guy's birthday was like May 21st, something like that. And she was like, that's like a gay birthday. I was like, why is it a gay birthday? It's like, because it's like springtime, like it's like flowers. And then she was like, what's your birthday? And I was like, September 11th. And she was like, badass.
Did you meet this person on Tinder?
Badass. No, this is a real life.
Crazy.
This was recently. This was like a couple weeks ago.
But you know what? Speaking about brunch, I'm gonna put this out into the adulthood universe. I think that we should do when we do our event. I guess like episode 50 or whatever. We should do the adulthood brunch.
Yeah, we should do a brunch. We should do a live pod. It'll be me, you, Marty, Marty's friend, Johan, and Ash.
And it'll be a great ass time.
Yeah.
Right? So,
at the live brunch.
Yeah. You know what? We need an email. Do we got an email? Adulthood@gmail or something?
What's our
like
email?
We do have an email.
What is it?
Adulthoodpod@hoffstudios.com.
Yeah.
Adulthoodpod@hoffstudios.com.
Yeah.
Send
let us know.
nudes.
No.
No.
Open for nudes. Marty's gonna screen them.
Please.
And she'll make sure the best get to us.
Oh man.
No.
You know what's crazy? It's almost the end of summer, man.
I know. It's
wild.
wild.
I feel like the fall is gonna be an important season for us because in the summer it's easy to get by, but in the fall when the holidays start coming up and it's cuffing season, I feel like that's when people need us the most.
Should we do a precursor for the cuffing rules, or should we tease that for later as it gets closer to the fall? Because I think that's a big subject.
You know what? When does this come out? August what? August 20.
Week after next.
9th, right? Yeah, I think August 29th. Yeah, I mean, we're going right into it. Labor Day weekend's the next weekend.
I mean, when do you think cuffing season officially jumps off?
Oh, no, wait. Your Monday's 28th.
The 28th?
The 28th.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think once Virgo season ends, which is the last week of September, I believe, September 20-something. I think that opens up the official start of cuffing season.
But I feel like that's probably like cuffing season camp.
But although, you know what? If I'm being honest,
talk to me.
If I'm being honest, we're all adults here. Like cuffing season is for your 20s. You know, when you play these games where you get single in the summer and you think. But as an adult, you should be able to maintain your relationship year round.
Now, hear me out.
Yeah.
I was posed a question from a very good friend of mine.
Yeah.
A scenario where her one of her colleagues, right, her stepdad moved into the neighborhood where her and her fiance, well, actually it's her husband now, they just moved in.
Wait.
Right?
Wait. What, say that again? I'm sorry.
So
I lost you.
Let's just call her Jill.
I heard stepdad and I just thought a porno.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not stepdad. Father-in-law.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's call her Jill.
Jill
just got married.
Right.
She's recently married. She just moved in
Shout
with
out
her
to Jill.
husband to the uppers,
Yes.
either east or west, right?
Okay.
And now her father-in-law, who is also recently divorced in his 70s.
Jill's husband's dad.
No, yeah, Jill's husband's dad just moved in to, again, the upper east or west in his 70s. And he's on Tinder. There's like
Where's the
geriatric
mom?
Tinder. The mom, they're divorced.
How does Jill know that he's on Tinder?
Oh, because she
Done
does the
swiping?
communication for him.
Okay.
She's a ghost Tinderer.
Okay. Now, just to paint a picture, I need a race on this.
Let's just go Caucasian.
See, 70 years old. Now, what's her question?
Now, her question is like, how do you handle geriatric Tinder? You know, like that's, first of all, that's wild that even exists, right? I think it was Tinder or what's the other one? Match.com. But it's basically like the children and the grandchildren of these senior people basically ghostwriting for them to set them up on dates.
Now, I don't want to sound controversial here, but
go for it.
Old people be screwing. That's like a shirt.
That's definitely a shirt. That's definitely a shirt.
Old people be screwing.
Yes, they do.
I know you probably look at your grandparents or your aunts or even your parents, and you look at this person. They look old. They look disgusting. They're probably not screwing. They're screwing. It's a fact. People, they don't stop. You don't stop screwing.
Oh my goodness!
I thought you stopped. I was looking forward to stopping.
Well, clearly you don't.
Yeah,
right?
you
clearly
don't.
You don't.
Some of the number one places for like gonorrhea and STD breakouts is like adult homes. Yeah, I used to work in one. I got gonorrhea. Yeah, it's crazy, man. They be screwing. And who are we to cock block the elderly?
You know what? I'm not even trying
Stop
to.
cock blocking the elderly.
I am not even trying to. But like
that's the platform I'm running on for 2024.
2024.
Yeah, vote for me.
Stop cock blocking.
And your grandkids will stop cock blocking you. Yeah.
You'll get a lot of votes.
Yeah. You know
who's to sponsor you?
Who?
Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
For that campaign.
Yes.
Boom.
I met this guy who was like in his 70s who said he was banging and yeah, I didn't ask. He just said it. He was just like, I'm screwing. I was like, all right.
Put it out there?
Yeah. I was like, all right.
Okay.
I'll have a medium coffee.
Yeah.
So, but he was like, but you drop a bomb like that on me, I'm gonna have some follow-up questions.
Obviously.
So I asked him, I said, are you using like performance enhancement drugs? And he was like, no.
He's natch.
Yeah, he was natty.
Natty?
Natty Ice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Natty
what was
Ice.
his secret? Did you ask his secret?
No. I was just mind blown. But
then also like he's screwing. But what's his age range? Like if he's screwing like Hattie and them with bad hips, like he's not doing nothing crazy. He's probably having sex once a month.
Some people are just mad horny.
That's true.
Like always. You ever met people like this? Like they're kind of annoying.
They are.
They're kind of annoying.
They really are.
Why are you horny?
All the time.
It's 7 a.m. Why are you horny right now?
All the freaking time.
I had a friend like that. He was just always horny. It was uncomfortable. I'm like, bro, we came to the gym. We want to play basketball. Bro, you horny?
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's like, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I gotta go. We came to the play. It's Saturday morning. Where you going? He's like, nah,
I gotta go. I gotta
shorty
go
cold. I'm going.
I gotta go get this out.
What's up with the OD horny people?
I don't know.
And then they grow old and they're still horny?
That's crazy. Like horny doesn't taper off after you get a certain age.
So you just always gonna be horny? You never gonna be chilled? And I'm not I don't want to sound like a prude. I'm pro horny, but it's like you're never good.
You sounded like you've thought about this a lot. Because it's true. It's just like
this friend will always ruin plans.
To go have sex.
Yeah.
With some
random. Bro, it would be like we went out, you had sex. We're gonna go play basketball tomorrow. Then we would go on the way and he would be like, nah, or you wouldn't hear from him. He would just be like, nah, I stood.
I was with shorty.
Yeah, I had to go for round seven.
That's ridiculous. Who even wants?
I don't think I've had sex 7 times in a month.
Maybe, like first
maybe
year. Yeah,
the holidays.
Yeah, but
I wasn't working.
Something like that.
Yeah,
or I was going through something. But like 7 times in a day, who even wants that?
7 times in a day. If you have sex 7 times in a day on the regular, you have a problem on your hands. You have a problem.
Like a gland is loose.
Seek
or something
help.
Like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because that doesn't make no sense, bro.
You shouldn't be having sex 7 times a day.
But just why? You don't have nothing to do? Or is it just like quick sex, like bang, and then you're gone? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I had a girl tell me once that she thought that average amount of sex, like an average amount of time, 3 hours. I said there's 24 hours in the day. I'm spending 3 of those having sex?
Having sex?
That leaves you 21 hours for literally everything else.
No, bro. But you said that's the average.
That's what she said. Yeah.
So that means she's expecting it to be longer.
Yeah. Well, women don't know time. Like they don't like women don't know.
There's no reference of time.
They have no reference of time or inches. They don't know. Okay. Like women don't know inches, and men don't know weight. It's just how we're programmed.
Just how it works.
Yeah. Women don't know inches. Like you tell a woman like, oh, what do you think it's big? They're like 14 inches, and you're like, I beg your pardon. They don't know.
Okay. Wow.
Women
they really
don't know
That's
inches.
crazy. And like say it with a straight face.
Yeah, they don't know.
Okay.
They don't know inches.
Time or inches.
Yeah.
And definitely we don't know weight because it's just like,
No,
well,
men
I
don't know
think
weight.
my girl is blah, blah, blah. Then you get her the extra large. And
Yeah.
You sleeping on the couch for
Yeah.
2 to 3 months.
It's a
You know what I'm
deficiency.
saying?
We
Yeah.
all have we all have deficiencies.
Yeah.
That's the one
And-
that we have. We don't know weight.
The worst deficiency is a dude who's trying to like be mature or whatever. He sees like, he sees a young lady and it's just like, oh, you're with child. And like,
Yeah.
motherfucker, no, I ain't pregnant. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing more embarrassing than that. So yeah, it's serious deficiencies.
Yeah. Men aren't good with age either.
No, no.
Like you'll be like, how old did this girl look? And you'll be like 45 and then she's 26.
Yeah, which is dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
so
not
you
good.
should better get
It's
good with age, right?
Yeah. I asked for ID.
Oh yeah, you have
You ever
to.
went on a date and asked for ID?
You have
I did
to.
that before.
You have to.
I did that before.
You have to.
She just looked so young.
But
She was 23. But I was like, I'm gonna need to see ID on this.
but how old were you?
But she looked like she was 23, but she looked like 20.
okay.
She didn't look like under 20. But
Nah, you see, I can't get away with that.
asking for ID.
if not only I'm talking about going out with someone who looks younger than they are because it looks like child.
But I was like 25.
But still.
I was like 25.
I was
It
6'5".
wasn't now.
Yeah, it looks like child abuse.
Yeah.
So if
Well, I'm
they're
not
too
6'5" yet, but at
short,
that
you
time,
you can grow.
at that time,
They got BBLs, right?
yeah, Nebios.
BBLs trademark. It's
yeah.
coming.
But yeah, I asked her. I think I've asked like a couple girls for IDs.
But what's wrong with that? There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. That's called being responsible, bro.
Yeah, it's good. Normalize that.
Yeah. Ask for IDs
Normalize sending ID pics.
with the nudes prior to the nudes. Send the
Yeah,
ID.
put your ID in it. I don't want no
definitely.
problems.
No problems. You got to verify.
Yeah. I don't even know. Like, I've never. You want to know something crazy?
Talk to me.
I've never hooked up with somebody who's under 18, even when I was under
You were
18.
under 18?
Yeah, never in life.
Good for you.
Yeah, clean slate.
Clean slate.
Every girl has always been over 18. My girl at the time was over 18 when I was 17.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've always dated older.
Older.
Yeah, I had a girlfriend who was like 4 years older than me.
That's a good range, though. Like, that's still, like, relatively within the same range. I think once you start pushing, like, 5 and 6, it depending on where you came up at, but, like, it gets a little bit difficult to just find things to relate to. You know what I mean?
I think
when you're younger.
Yeah,
Like,
when you're younger. Yeah.
After a certain point, it's just like,
after 27,
Yeah.
the gap is
tapers
bigger.
off.
Yeah.
My back hurts, your back hurts,
Yeah,
your knee
both
hurts.
our back hurts.
Yeah.
None of us want to have sex.
No.
We're both sleepy.
Uh-huh.
Let's go to bed.
We're not going on vacation with swingers, none of that.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to drunk over. What was it? The when you feel bad when you get too drunk and like, did I do this? Or
The anxiety?
Yeah, I don't want anxiety.
Dude, I get it more and more. I don't even get hangovers anymore. I just get anxiety,
That's
dude.
crazy.
I just wake up the next day and I just like, oh, what did I say? Did I tell a girl I wanted a motorboat her? And it's just, it's not fun.
Hey, but the best part is the self-awareness to learn
Yeah.
that, you don't want to do that.
But
anymore.
half the time, like, I'll hit up people and they're like, what are you talking about? You were cool. It's just in your head.
Damn.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
all in your head. They're like, you didn't say that.
So is that probably
And
why
I'm
you
like,
don't,
I thought it.
is that why you don't smoke?
I just never really got into smoking. I've done edibles though. I be doing edibles to sleep and stuff.
I'm scared of edibles.
Yeah, I mean, I've had completely bad highs. I told you about the Arkansas story with the edible.
Nah. Did we go over Arkansas?
Did we do the Arkansas story with the guy where the guy drugged me?
Drugged you. And
No.
then, I think you told that one. Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay.
did.
Yeah. Well,
And
I
you
was
were like, why did you give this to me?
Yeah,
before?
yeah, I was drugged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I was drugged. I was so high, dude. I was
pacing
so
in your
high.
hotel
Oh
room?
wait, yes you did.
Yeah.
Yes you did. I'm like,
You ever
what
been
is
so high
this?
where you're like, it makes no sense to be this high.
Yeah.
Like, this is too high.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you know what? I have like a high Mount Rushmore. Like I it's my goal in life to smoke with Snoop Dogg just one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Snoop. He's like the high godfather. You know what I mean? Like, if you smoke enough, you probably see him and like you'll have a conversation with him.
Would
You
you
know what I
rather
mean?
smoke with Snoop Dogg or do or go like have Drake wingman you?
Wow. You see, I watched
Yeah.
the Adulthood pod. So what I'm gonna say is I would rather go smoke with Snoop Dogg.
Good answer.
Boom.
Good answer.
It's not for me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to go chasing with Drake. It's not for me.
No.
Adulthood Pod.
Pro tip.
Episode, what was the last episode? 19? Check it out.
That was 19? No, 18.
Last episode, when this airs,
Yeah.
will be 19.
No, I'm saying the one you're talking about.
That was episode 18.
Episode 18.
18.
Yeah. Where we talk about knowing what to answer.
Yeah.
When you get asked a tricky
Just
question
help you out.
on camera.
Yeah.
But I gotta figure, like, if you, like, even if going out with somebody like that, it can be easy because you gotta assume that every girl just wants him.
Yeah.
So you kind of gotta settle for the girl that's like, oh, I don't want the fame thing. You know, I want to date a fucking loser. So I'll date you.
Nah, but what if she genuinely thinks that you're a good guy, because you know what's gonna come with Drake, you know? Not every woman wants to deal with that.
Yeah.
then you might
But
end
deep
up
down
in a
inside,
song.
I'm gonna be like, you wanna fuck him, though? Be honest. Be honest. You can be honest with me.
You want to go through that? Big shout out to Canada though.
It's my second home.
I think the Bachelorette on Canada, the Canadian Bachelorette just came out, right? It's on ABC or something. It's on Hulu.
Where's that at?
Canadian Bachelorette.
Yeah.
No, so you can't actually watch it.
CBC.
Like you need to watch it on a VPN.
Do you watch like those dating shows? Because sometimes a lot of men, like we hate reality show, but then your girl put it on in the background and you kind of get into it.
And then you know all of the characters.
Yeah.
So I can't confirm nor deny, but I would just say that, you know, they give out roses and champagnes and somebody's always crying, and then they're actually like wild tall, like all of them.
Yeah.
One of my good friends felt attacked when she saw 3 of them walking down the street. It was crazy.
What is it?
City TV.
City
If
TV.
you would like to watch Canadian Bachelorette, you can watch City TV.
City TV.
All right, big shout out to everybody.
I wonder, like, I always wonder. I got asked to be on one of those dating shows. It wasn't The Bachelor though. It was a lot more ghetto.
Yo, would you go on a comedian dating show?
I got asked to be on. I got scouted to be on 2 shows. Two shows.
Which ones?
One of them was Summer House.
Okay.
On Bravo, I believe, and another one was 3 shows. Another one was like a dating, island, loser island, biggest asshole island. I don't know the name of the shows. Fuckboy Island,
Love Island,
some island. It was an island thing.
It wasn't. Was it Love Island or was it?
I think it was.
That's the one. Is that the one on Netflix?
Fuckboy Island.
Love Island's like the really big one. I think
it
that
is?
people.
It might one island. It was some island. And then the next one was this one. This was the most recent one. It's a show that they doing. They actually films in Miami where they pair. It's called Dating a Celebrity, and they pair like a regular person with a celebrity and like see if it could work out. But when they reached out, I'm like, who am I playing? Am I the regular person or am I the celebrity? They weren't specific enough for me. They were just like, yeah, it's a thing where you date a celebrity. And I'm like, do I date a celebrity or does somebody date me? But either way, I turned them all down.
Yeah.
I can't do reality TV.
What was their answer?
I remember when I did. No, I didn't ask that. I just was like, no. But I remember when I did like a casting for like Summer House. Like they called and they were asking me like some of the questions was like, how do you feel about getting passed out drunk in front of your roommates? Like, how do you feel about like sex in public? How do you feel about like intoxicating? And I was just like, not great. And I think I kind of turned them off because I was just like, no, I'm not with it. Like, I'm not for it. And they were like, yeah, we'll call you. Don't call us.
So would you do a show like, let's say, and don't steal this, Love and Comedy?
Wait, what's
like Love and Hip Hop?
What's the premise?
I don't know. A bunch of stand-ups following their love life or whatever. Something like that.
I don't know. I don't think I would do those type of reality shows because it's like, the problem is you have to be to be entertaining. It's kind of like podcasting. You have to say the craziest shit to get traction. On those shows, you have to be the most volatile to become popular. For it to work out for you, you have to be crazy on it, right? But then if you're too crazy on it, then you can't have another career, right? You can't be the girl that throws drinks in everybody's face
for your life
and then go apply at urgent care.
No,
trying to be the They're gonna be like, no, we saw you
on the show.
So that's my fear. I never want to double down fully, and I'm always afraid that people don't get it. Like, Because sometimes you watch reality shows, and I know like a lot of people from reality shows, and sometimes you'll watch them and you'll be like, this girl's crazy, and I'm like, she's not crazy, she's just working.
Acting.
She's just working. She's trying
to get bread.
Like she's making it work for her. Like if you go over there and you want to be peaceful with everybody, you're not gonna get no TV time.
No, you're not. But then the thing is too, it's just like, you know, growing up in New York City is a reality show in itself. You know what I'm saying? Like
they were actually filming a reality show downstairs right now. Did you see that?
Is that what that camera was?
Yeah, they were filming. Yeah, okay. It was like right in the downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, outside, and the car they had a car and it was set up. It had the camera in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw them when I was walking in.
I remember like here in New York, I would always see them filming like the Jersey Shore and stuff, like around the city and stuff. I see them filming the Jersey Shore. I seen them filming a couple of those reality shows.
Do you remember what a thing Jersey Shore was, bro?
Jersey Shore changed my life.
Did it? Please expound. We need a please expound sound effect, Johan.
Yeah, when Jersey Shore, when it came out, 2008. That was 2008.
Yeah, 2008, 2007.
It was a cultural movement.
It was like a phenomenon.
I don't think any reality show was as big as they were.
Like they probably jumped off this whole wave. Like, of course, social media, like it was a thing, but it wasn't. It still wasn't even as big as a thing as it is now, or like in 2011. But they definitely were like
they're still going.
The precursor, yeah.
They
have
still
grandkids.
Season.
What is it? 16?
2009.
2009.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Jersey. I mean, I just think it was casted so well. Like the 6 or 7 characters that they put in that house was just casted so well. It was just such a mixture. Like they were all different, but they had a commonality that tied them together, and it was just so entertaining.
It was ridiculous, though.
I feel like that's
Cabs here. Like
I feel like that's one of the shows where I'm like, that was real. That wasn't fake.
Maybe the first season.
That was real life. They were really living how they portrayed it.
And that just shows you just how interesting people who like live to go to the Jersey Shore every summer are. It's like, I didn't even know that was a thing. You know, summers was either, you know, sports or you travel, but like the Jersey Shore. And then what? Like,
you know what's wild? I went to the Jersey Shore summer 2008. I went to the Jersey Shore
the year before.
Did the summer filming? Before. No, and then it came out that spring 2009, I believe. So the clubs they were going to, the places they were hanging out with, I saw them. But actually, they filmed in 2008, I believe, that summer when I was there. But they came to film like the next week, and they were there for like 3 weeks. Like the whole season gets filmed in like 3 weeks to a month, I believe. And but yeah, I mean, I mean, it's all about the characters, right? It was just so good personalities. Like I remember like the first few seasons of Love and Hip Hop. I used to watch that.
I was hooked. That was like my secret addiction.
Those few seasons, the first few seasons, but then it became too much.
It was too cheesy.
It became too much. Like it would be, they introduce new characters. The new characters come and they already want to fight. Like you just got here.
And then my thing is, then they started bringing on people where it's like, all right, yo, y'all don't know us, but you know, we're like somewhat entertaining if you made it to episode 20. Mm-hmm. You got all these random people that are supposedly in music and ain't hear not a damn song.
Yeah.
How all these people know all these people. It's just like, am I supposed to know it? I don't even know who you are. Like, I'm not watching this shit.
Shout out to reality TV though. Like, especially now because there's a writer's strike, I feel like it's going to be a lot more of these reality shows. And people love it. My brother, since I was young, he's always been a reality TV fan. Like he watches from the Real World, Road Rules, all the reality, all the Bravo shows.
Wow.
He loves it.
That's wild.
90 Day Fiance was big. That's reality TV.
That's his jam.
Married at First Sight.
You're naming a lot of very like predominant couples TV. Like, that sounds like a lot of.
I think Couples is that's just the most entertaining. Everybody dates, right? No matter if you're gay, straight, whatever, you date. So it's the most relatable. So it's like the easiest thing for them to do. And also like dating is so volatile that I feel like it's the least that you have to like throw logs on the fire.
I feel like we have another T-shirt in the brewing.
For what?
Dating is genderless. Everybody dates.
Adulthood
pod.
Yeah, I think.
Bling.
I think that goes without saying. But
bling. We got him.
We gotta say it. We gotta say it.
Yes, sir. Yeah. There you go.
You said you had another question. You had a question. Somebody wrote you in.
I think there was another question. No, it was the grandfather question.
Oh, the grandfather. But we didn't. I don't even think we answered it. It was how should she?
Yeah. How should she handle this and like?
I think support it.
But like, it also is a little bit weird knowing that it's not genuine conversation. You're basically ghostwriting to another ghostwriter. because.
But I don't think Jill knows, like, because you got to be careful with stuff like this, because I don't think Jill knows how to speak to 70-year-old women romantically. We have a zone. Everybody has a range of people that they know how to communicate with, right? It's usually 10, maybe 15 years up or down, depending on your age, right? And that's your window. Out of there, you don't know what Eleanor likes to hear.
Nope.
Romantically.
Gladys.
Yeah, so you might be talking about texting her, oh, you saw The Bachelor, oh, you saw this show, and she's like, what are you talking about? I don't watch those shows because I'm 77 years old.
But at the same time, too, they got to be familiar, because think about it. Like, they're on a dating app. Like, Geriatric Tinder is wild to me. I don't think y'all understand how befuddled I am right now. Like, hold on. They're not supposed to be doing this swiping on grandma. Like, that's ridiculous.
If you think regular Tinder is a hookup site, geriatric Tinder has to be more of a hookup site. Because they have even less time.
Less time
for games.
And you 70, so you say whatever's on your mind. I'm trying to get it in. What's up? My wheelchair is oiled up. I'm charged up. What's up?
Yeah. So why is the guy telling your friend what to say, or is she just freestyling?
No, she's just freestyling. But I think it's more so interesting on like learning that there's like a demographic for it. Like,
for sex?
No, for 70-year-old sex. Like, what? How do you have there's a hotbed. Was it groundswell? There's a groundswell of 70-year-old singles on the upper sides. Like, that's wild.
Old people be screwing.
Is that the name of this show?
Old people be screwing, I think.
Old people be screwing.
They do, man. Yeah. They do. More power to them.
How was your weekend, bro? We just jumped in. We didn't even, where you was at?
It was good. I was in New York, which is nice. I haven't been home for like a while, and I'm home the last weekend and next weekend, and these are my last 2 weekends home for the rest of the year. So people was coming out to the shows.
You better come see you.
It's so funny on like thing when I see people because I'll see people at the shows and they're like, hey, we listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
And I just like, it makes me laugh because I'm like, I don't think this many people used to tell me that they watch my stand-up. I think I'm getting more people that listen to the podcast than people that watch my stand-up. But I love it. It's good.
But you know what? Shout out to them, number one. Keep letting us know. But like also, make sure whatever you at, whatever city you're at, check in out, Yeah. Should I shout somebody out from Twitter? Because somebody was listening, like obviously a listener, what is it, Let Me Live 88. She was just like, oh, if I see y'all in the street, I'm definitely going to act a fool and
make a scene.
Yeah. So, shout out to you. You heard, like, that's fire.
Yeah.
Big shout out to all the adulterers out there.
Yeah. And if you see us out with any girl, assume that girl is Marty. Whatever girl it may be, even if you see her and you're like, this don't look like Marty, just assume it is. Go up to her like she's Marty. If you see us with any girl in the street, just go give her a hug and a kiss.
And a kiss, yeah.
And say, Marty Mar.
Yeah, and I love the show.
Yeah. And then walk away. Yeah. Don't say anything else.
Nah.
Never going anywhere with either.
Just walk away.
How do you feel about dual bachelorette parties?
Dual bachelor and bachelorette party. Now, I got to say this. I know a bachelorette party.
I have to take my glasses off for this one.
I know a bachelorette party where the wife-to-be slept with the stripper. And the husband, the fiance, found out because of a video that was made. Yeah. So this is a real tricky topic. Because I think we had this conversation in previous episode. If you cheat on the night of your bachelor party or bachelorette party, is that technically cheating? The world may never know. The world may never know. We can't come to a 100% consensus. Leave us, hit us up in the comments.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll put that as a poll in the story.
Yeah, we might have to.
Yeah, as a poll. Yeah. Is it cheating? If you cheat on the night of your bachelorette party. Bachelor party.
Yeah, respective.
Can the wedding continue?
Wow.
What do you think, Marty?
No.
The wedding's off?
If you cheated at your bachelor or bachelorette party, yes.
The wedding's off?
Yes.
I think that's very immature.
Okay.
I think you're immature.
Would you want to sign... Would you want to sign your life away to somebody that, like, that couldn't even like keep it together for like a single night.
I mean, do you not believe in the sanctity of marriage?
Not only that, divorce exists. Like,
yeah,
sign your life away.
Divorce is an expensive breakup. That's all it is. It's just a breakup where you need the permission of a third party.
You might have to trademark that. That's good.
Like,
save that.
Divorce is an expensive breakup?
Yeah, like that's all divorce is. Like if I want to break up with somebody, I would like to do it without having it cost thousands of dollars and needing another like party's permission.
I'd like it to cost a lot of money. That's because if you invited me to your wedding and I had to buy a suit and give you a gift and you breaking up, you should pay money.
You gotta pay.
Yeah. You should pay up.
Gotta pay.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I came to your wedding. There was in an open bar, and now you're getting divorced. Yeah, it's gonna cost you
a lot.
Your divorce should be the same price as your wedding.
Yeah, but the government should divide that. The government should divide. It should be paid. You and your wife split half, and then the other half gets divided amongst the people that came to the wedding. That's if I vote for
gold.
Me. Vote for me. Gold. And every time your friends get divorced, you will get paid. How much more willing would you be to go to a wedding if you knew that if they got divorced,
you get paid?
You was getting half of their shit.
Nobody's ever gonna turn down.
Yeah. I would go to every wedding invitation.
Every single wedding. Wow.
Especially my friends with money.
Bro, you just revolutionized the game.
I think I just changed
the game.
Wedding culture.
You literally did.
By that.
Wow.
I think it should be like a class action suit.
It definitely should.
At the wedding, they should take everybody's information.
Yep.
Just in case they get divorced.
Yep.
You as a group are entitled to half. And then the husband and wife, they split half.
Or
so they leave with 25.
They
split 25. Yeah. And then we get 50.
So basically every guest, like just beware, every guest that you invite is also a part of the prenup. Like this is a prenuptial agreement.
You're invested.
Yeah.
You're invested.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll think twice before you invite me for that wedding abroad.
Yeah.
Maybe you think twice before you have me fly out to Cancun for a wedding that's going to last 19 months.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking to no one specifically, but they know who they are.
Uh-huh. Assholes. I got you.
But back to answer the question, because sometimes we have so much knowledge, I feel like we forget what the question was. You asked us one question and we just revolutionized marriage without even trying. It's fucking crazy.
Ridiculous.
But I would say this. No. What do you want to do? Everything together? You getting married? What else? You got to celebrate your bachelor and bachelorette party together? You can't give that one night to each other? That's toxic. I don't like that.
Super toxic, bro. Super toxic.
I don't like that. That is the one night where you get to party with your friends and have sex with other people.
Why did they bring out the phone? Who brought the phone out?
Yeah.
Did you invite somebody from like the groom's family?
At my bachelor party, we're locking away phones.
All phones are going away.
No phones are going away. And we're signing NDAs.
Yeah.
Like, everybody signs an NDA.
And if you have kids,
if you speak about what happened, I'm coming after you.
You should, because then you're gonna get billed for half.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to pay half to the people that came to my wedding. Yeah, they're gonna get half my money.
You can't not follow your own policy.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I can't believe no one thought of this. It's so easy. It's right there. Yeah,
it's right fucking there.
I feel like these politicians aren't even trying.
They're not. They're just paid.
They're not even trying to help the people.
Yo, we revolutionized politics too.
Yeah. What do you think? Joint?
Absolutely
or
not.
unjoint?
It's ridiculous. Like, no, leave me alone.
Yeah.
We're gonna be together for the rest of our lives. I can't have one night.
Yeah. Also, I don't know, if I'm being honest, I don't know how much guys really care about like the stripper at the bachelor party thing. I think it's something that we have to be like, oh yeah, it's a bachelor party, there'll be strippers. But I'm not sure guys care that much.
Not really.
Like, especially
like guys who are, if you've been outside, you're really not trying to, like, what's one more night of being outside?
Yeah. I like a bachelor. I like the hangover.
Yeah.
Like, you just go with your boys to Vegas. You do Molly and,
wake up with tigers.
Wake up with a tiger in your suite.
In your car. Yeah.
I think that's a good bachelor party.
Honestly, you shouldn't remember anything.
Yeah.
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 And no phones, bro. No phones. No recording devices.
Yeah. Man. I'm trying to think about my wife cheating on me on the day of her bachelorette party. With the stripper.
And
yeah.
Wow.
Is it funny?
The video?
No, like if the person cheats with the stripper, like, do they do it in a funny way?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like,
how's it funny?
Like, is it kind?
What's a funny way of cheating? Like, I'm a professional comedian and I never heard this angle
at all.
Babe, I was being funny. You know me, I'm silly.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, I slept with a stripper. I'm a silly guy.
With a 14-inch dick.
But like, I feel like no, that's toxic of me. That's like.
Go ahead, enlighten us, please.
No, that's
Female toxicity.
Like,
please, female toxicity button.
It's very chaotic. No, but like if somebody had like a whole story that went along with it, where they were like, yeah, I woke up and I was covered in nerds and like Vaseline, and I have no idea why, and this girl was sleeping next to me, and I think I hooked up with her, and like, well, I definitely did, and I remember, and like had a whole little bit that went with it.
Well, that is better. If there was Vaseline and nerds involved, sure, that's funner. That's funner than nothing.
And another girl.
Yeah, that's funner than zero. But I'm not sure that's gonna get you over the hill.
No, it's not.
No, but I would find that at least funny enough to be like, okay, I know I was going into a like chaos gremlin level marriage, and I'd be like, it's gonna be funny, and I'd be like, I'm paying for the divorce for the marriage to be funny.
But then you're gonna give half the people at your wedding.
I know. I'm not saying I would do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I don't think I would do it. But
You've
like,
been hanging out with Ian for a long time.
Yeah,
if you're thinking about the joke.
Yeah, you're thinking about the joke.
The joke.
Like, sure, it cost me a divorce,
but I had a great time.
The story I'm gonna tell on the podcast.
We're changing lives,
The story I get to tell on a podcast is grade A.
I don't know if Marty on episode 1 would have said that, but on episode 20, she just let it out. We're changing lives, bro.
Changing
That's what
lives.
we're doing. Absolutely.
I think, what do you think about these married couples that are like in open marriages?
I feel like that's weird. Stop it.
Yeah. I get it though, but I feel like it's weird.
No, but like it's one thing to be open where it's like, oh, it's open, but open marriage, so you basically still have the same responsibilities for another person. Like, fuck that, bro. Like, nah. Yeah. One is cool. Or if you want multiple, then don't get married. But like, it gets tricky, and then you got kids involved. Who's mom? Who's dad? Who's that dad? Is that mom? Like,
Yeah. I respect that they can do it. Like, I feel like it takes a level of like, it takes a different level of something that I don't have. That if you have it, that's pretty cool. Like to be able to like, just be like, yeah, you know, we're married, but she dates, I date, and it works. I mean, I can see it working. What if you fall in love?
Exactly. Or like, what if the other person is corny? Now you have to hear about your partner talking about a corny ass man that she just like, ew, that's gross.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the man that she's dating that's great in bed. Now I got to hear about that.
That too.
Yeah. That's the frustrating. Corny I can deal with. But a Mandingo warrior.
Exactly.
I'm like.
Flipping your girl up like pancakes.
I'm like, we got to break up.
But that's not what you signed up for. If you did, what is it, polyamory? That's what it is.
Polyester.
Yeah.
Both. You ever seen that? There was that video going viral. He's called it a polyester relationship.
Shit. Speaking about going viral, did you see the what is it? Was it Alabama? The Royal Rumble in Alabama?
Yeah.
And I don't want to talk about that because it's a negative situation. But like, have you seen what happened afterwards and how crazy the internet is, where people are throwing like parties with chairs, like it's a chair brunch, and like people recreated the whole situation. There's a song that was made from it. Like
the internet, I mean, it's just undefeated. It's just
undefeated.
It's just how quickly they're able to come up with grade A content.
I feel like at some point you're gonna need like a license to be on the internet. Like you need to be 21 and up to like access the full internet. Like there needs to be like a child internet, and then I got my internet ID. Then you know what I'm saying? Because it's wild, bro. It's the wild, wild west over there.
The great Ronnie Chang, he has a bit where he talks about. He says he thinks in a couple years in the future they're gonna look at the internet how they look at like smoking cigarettes. Like they're gonna be like,
how did we let
you
this
used
happen?
to Google while you were pregnant?
Yeah,
that's insane.
That's crazy. Like, how did you do that?
Because he was like, having all the information in the world has made people dumber. Like it literally has made you dumber.
Not only dumber,
all the info.
Not only dumber, but a dumb hypochondriac. Hold on, my skin's itching. WebMD.
Yeah.
I got
I mean, because of the internet, I've thought I had an STD my entire life.
At least since 2007.
I've never not thought I had an STD.
Yeah, especially like the first time you have unprotected sex.
Even when I just got the test back and had none.
What's that?
No.
Do you? Okay, all right.
I don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, the producers have said that, we've confirmed Ian does not have an STD.
I'm 32-0.
Boom.
Ding, ding, 32-0.
That's great.
Blessed and highly favored.
That's great.
But I've always thought. But if we're being honest, everyone has. Everyone has thought that. Everyone thinks they have an STD.
Not if you're an incel. Not if you're an incel.
Even them. They think they got it from sitting on a toilet. Yeah, or something. Everyone always thinks they have an STD.
At least one time.
Yeah. You just do.
Yeah.
If you're not like, what kind of peaceful, like you just think you're fine,
bro. And
you hooked up with the stripper from last night, and you think you're just fine.
The scariest part is that like that 48 to 72 hour wait of like between you get the results of like, oh my god, I should have never did it with that bitch. Yeah. I'm never drinking again. Then you
the
get
worst
the
part.
Results
and
negative.
Then you get it negative, and then to celebrate,
nigga, we outside.
To celebrate, you know, you open the floodgates.
Yo, where the freaks is at?
I got a friend that got a UTI during sex. I didn't stop laughing. I mean, it was the funniest.
Wow.
I didn't even know men could get them. I'm like, how did
crazy.
You? The amount of unluckiness that you have,
bro. The craziest.
A UTI.
The craziest story I have about a potential STD is my homeboy. I think it's sophomore year in college. He hooked up with this chick who, you know, she ran some up on the speedometer quickly at an advanced rate.
College.
But, you know, she's enjoying herself. So he does the deed, no condom, you know, because you're young, you're 19. He wasn't thinking right. So, of course, we're in the dorms. And this is a smaller dorm where it's a shared bathroom, like not too many people. So it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. He goes in. He takes a Clorox wipe.
Yeah.
To, you know, he thinks
because
it cleans 99% of the bacteria. So he thought like, okay, I'm gonna clean myself out.
In hindsight, sure, it sounds stupid, but does it really? Not that stupid. 99%. You're telling me gonorrhea is not in that 99%? I'm not a doctor.
He tried. And my homeboy walks in and is like, yo, you good? Don't tell nobody. Like, that's crazy.
College was a wild time.
It definitely was.
Where you at this week?
I will be at Panda Uptown. Big shout out to everybody in New York City. Come through, have some good food, hear some good music. You know, the vibes.
I'm going back on the road. Starting the tour again. The Problematic Immunity Tour is starting to back up this weekend. We're starting in Chicago.
Chi-town.
We got Springfield, Massachusetts this month. And then I'm ending the month in Vegas.
Woo!
If you have Hulu, watch Finnick, which should be out on Hulu right now. It's the cartoon movie I'm in. I think I'm going to be big with the single moms after this cartoon movie career comes off. I'm gonna sign pictures for y'all kids.
Okay.
If y'all hit me up. Watch Finnick.
Shout out to all the single moms out there.
On Hulu. Also, I'm on this show. It's called The Conversations Project. That'll also be out on Hulu by now. Where it's a dope show. It's just like a dinner party. I just go to a dinner party and it's a bunch of us and we just talk social issues, politics, but like in a funny, interesting way. I'm on it, Jim Jones, Roy Wood Jr. Yeah, a bunch of people. It's great. Check that out on Hulu. Check out the special romantic comedy. It's on HBO, streaming on Max. Marty saw it. She approved. She said she laughed twice.
Marty approved.
She laughed twice. I'm on YouTube. Watch Ian Lara stand up on YouTube. If you like the podcast, continue to like it. We don't even ask y'all for nothing. We don't ask y'all for money. We don't ask y'all nothing. All we ask that you do is just give us a like when you see it on YouTube. Give us a like on the Instagram and just share whatever you think is funny. If you enjoy it, just tell your other friends about it. And that's literally all you have to do. And we give y'all all this free knowledge.
I have 2 more things.
Go ahead.
Are you wearing that because of D Wade, his retirement?
Yeah. He's in the
Big shout out to D Wade, Wade County, MIA, Miami. And the number 2 thing is, everyone who's always asking about where my tooth is, you know what? We're going to start a GoFundMe.
GoFundMe for APM's
That's
tooth.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm donating.
Boom. You know?
I got the first $100. That's
Boom.
for sure.
You know, I think it's what, $100,000 for a surgery, for good surgery. So
I'll give you.
Let's run it up. Let's run it up.
Yeah.
You know, I'll do the surgery on camera. $100,000.
I got a guy too.
All right.
I got a tooth guy.
Yeah.
In DR.
Ooh.
I'll connect you. This is what, episode 20?
Yeah.
This is the plot. Clap it up for episode 20. We made 20 episodes in, baby. 20 episodes in. That's a big deal.
That's right.
And we're here. We're going. Are we gonna take a week off at all the whole year? I feel like we should take 1 week off to make people miss us. Maybe during the holidays.
We've named the holidays. The holidays are named Podcast Armageddon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holiday podcast.
We're going
Armageddon.
all through.
We're going all through.
I think we want. I think we may skip one. So that could be like the week. Because I feel like now with 20 episodes in, people don't even know what it's like to not have this every Monday.
Yeah.
And I feel like you got to give them like, you know, this could go away if you don't share and act right.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Something to think about.
Subscribe.
Adulthood Podcast. Thank y'all for listening. See y'all next week.
Good night.